Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with Tori Daniels.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll hear more from Tori later in the show. Good morning, once again, and welcome to the Falcon Report. For this Friday, the 18th of March 2022, a day two, I'm Ethiod Henry.
And I'm Connor Fogarty. There was some irrational fun in South Hall last Monday. Joining in with all the mess is Jada Alvarez.
Messy is a great description of South Hall right now. Following a day of numerical themed music in the hallways, the students and teachers alike gathered in the South Hall to celebrate Pi Day. In honor of the irrational number, the Math Honor Society set up for their event, placing plates and whipped cream ready for those to come. Once started, students lined up for the chance to throw a plate with whipped cream at a teacher. For every mathematics question answered right, a student could walk one step further, giving a higher chance of accuracy. Teachers geared in ponchos had to brave through the onslaught of the incoming projectile pies. Safe to say, some were more accurate than others.
They love me!
All in all, everyone involved had a fun time putting their math skills to good use. For the Falcon Report, I'm Jada Alvarez.
Miss Shannon Trujillo's Spanish 4 class dove into the life of Famous this week. The students first stepped foot into the research domain, exploring a Hispanic or Latin American celebrity of their choice. Their findings included each celebrity's life, contributions to society, and why they were famous. After the students completed their presentations, they proudly presented their findings to the class. Some presentations included Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Sofia Vergara, and Lin-Manuel Miranda. As each presentation came to a close, the class learned about the importance that Latin American Hispanic celebrities have on our society.
The students of Mrs. Amelia Ward's class honored Disability Awareness Month last week with their class projects. Tasked with completing the goal of the month, raising awareness for the disabilities that many are afflicted with, Miss Ward's students work hard for the entirety of the week to truly assure the presentations were pristine, professional, and effective in spreading awareness.
Syndrome can be triggered by an abnormal metabolic breakdown of chemicals.
Once presented to the class, the students elaborately explained various graphs and charts explaining the depth of the issue of disability. Alongside their statistical analysis, the presentations provided a safe space for the students to express their opinion on the issue.
Seems like success on the track continues, as South's own Tori Daniels headed to States.
Emily Northrup spoke to Tori about her journey. They join us now.
I'm joined here now with Tori Daniels, who plays second in states for winter track. So, how did that feel?
Obviously, it's a great feeling. Everyone, athletes especially, loves competition, and being able to go to, a big meet like that and, place second was a really great feeling.
And how do you plan to continue this in the spring season?
Obviously, since I had some successes during winter track, you don't want to really change much. So during spring, I just want to continue working hard and keep doing what I was doing during winter and hopefully try to replicate that success.
And who or what has motivated you to get to this point in your athletic career?
I think honestly just the prospect of winning. Obviously, athletes, you want to win, you go out, you go try to compete. So I think the merit of being able to win the big awards, the big meets, I think that really keeps me going.
And you've been doing varsity track since 7th grade. How do you think 7th grade you would have reacted to finding out you placed at states?
I definitely would have been really, really happy. When I was in 7th grade, that was always a really big goal and achievement that I wanted to achieve. So I think 7th grade me would definitely be really proud of, current me of placing at states.
And you also placed at counties with a relay team too. What was the process to go to counties and then to go to states by yourself?
I ran at counties, and then from counties you had to place top 16 in Nassau County to go to state qualifiers, and then from state qualifiers you need to place top 2 at state qualifiers, which I did, and I qualified for states individually, and it was definitely a really tough process, and I hope to replicate it this spring.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Best of luck in the spring season. Back to you.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll learn more about new school upgrades. But first, a bird's eye view of the district music practice. The Falcon Report will be right back.
What are you doing to my foreign language poster? Why don't you like language week?
Oh, it's so soft. I love this towel.
Much needed upgrades came to South this week. Christian Dyer has the details.
Out with the old and in with the new, as school door frames are given a new look. It all began at the end of last week, where workers came in tools packed to replace various doors across the school. Now a familiar design surrounds the school, as the latest doors were installed with a universal window size for safety reasons. Such replacements could be found all around the school, including the attendance office, the gymnasium, or even the Falcon Report studio. Doors weren't the only upgrades, as flat-screen TVs were installed in the lobby and South Hall. For the Falcon Report, I'm Christian Dyer.
It's just like daylight savings time brought some warmer weather.
I hope this will continue into the start of spring. Let's see if Attila Norette has the answers.
Attila?
Today will be far nicer than either day this weekend. Warmth will be expected today with partly sunny skies and a high of 65 degrees. Tomorrow will be much cooler and cloudier. We will get our fair share of rain and maybe even some thunder. It will dry up by Sunday, however, but winds will make the high of 56 feel much cooler. Stay safe and enjoy your weekend. Back to you.
Spring sports have officially begun this week.
Graciela Alvarez has all the info regarding the start of the season.
Graciela?
That's right. The first wave of varsity and JV spring teams had their opening days this past Monday. South teams that got underway this week included softball, baseball, and track. Softball, led by coaches Adradas, McCarthy, and Testa, worked on fundamentals and unity building exercises. The baseball team has a very young squad this year, with only 5 returning seniors. That hasn't stopped their team chemistry, however, as their knowledge of the game, along with coaches Hess and Brogno and Vicione, have led the way. Both squads are preparing to face a brand new slate of opponents, hoping to make an early impact in their new divisions. Both open the season a week from this Monday, when baseball will host Lawrence and softball will visit Westbury. The track and field team welcomed one of the largest teams yet, getting right to work. With their massive numbers for both girls and boys, from intense cardio to crushing abdominal workouts, athletes have been kept busy. This year's athletes are led by coaches Bertrami and Carr, along with coaches Foley and Cara. Both teams' first meets will be at Hewlett, the boys Monday the 28th and the girls Tuesday the 29th.
I'm okay.
And that's sports.
That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. For Connor Fogarty, I'm Ethiard Henry.
Have a great weekend, South.